Tomorrow is Thursday. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in to today's Power Hour. Hold on. Doing a little administrative work. Look, I forget these things to erase. I got these new erasable gel pens, and I like them. Hey, boss Renia, how you doing? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's gonna be a winning Wednesday. Okay. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you got your coffee. I've got mine. So first of all, let me introduce myself if you're just joining us. And for those of you in the Peekaboo room, my name is Tracy. I am a travel agent business coach, and I want to welcome you to today's Travel Power Hour. How are you doing, Boss Renee? And this is where a few times out the week, 3 exactly, where we get together first thing in the morning with your favorite morning beverage. Let me get mine right quick. Coffee. Coffee. And today it's in a nice little mug. It says Roma. You guys, I don't know if it's the light's too light or whatever, but I haven't been to Rome. I have not. Good morning, Liz. Happy Wednesday. I've not been to Rome yet, but a girlfriend of mine went a few years ago, and she knows I love my coffee mugs. So she bought me a nice little mug from Rome, and I've got my own coffee in here. I don't know if I can show it to you, but it's coffee. Okay. Can you see it? There you go. Coffee, cream and sugar. Hey, Lauren, I have not had black coffee since I was in college, and I only did it because it keeps you up at night. It didn't work. I was still tired. I'm loving the hearts. I love the hearts. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. All right. First of all, it lets me know I'm not the only one up this morning. All right. And that you're not bots. And then it lets TikTok know I'm not the only one up this morning and that you're not bots. So go ahead, show some love and be sure to share the live. That's what I meant to do. Let me go ahead and share this live right quick. Hold on. See if I can wake up a couple of folks. I mean, you know, they say like minds or, birds of a feather thing. So I know I'm not the only one up. I got friends and family who are up as well because that's one of our bondings. We are early riser. Hey, G, so pretty. What's going on? Welcome into Winning Wednesday, to the Power Hour today. We're going to be, thank you, Boss Radio, for sharing the live. We're going to talk about all things travel. So if you have questions, I have answers, but I want to see something right quick. Right quick. Let me see. Oh, there it is, because I did want one. I wanted to say, let's do it. Boom. But I want to edit that, please. No, we don't want that. This, okay. I wanted to put something else in there, and it won't let me. Hold on, y'all. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. And I wanted to say boom, boom, boom. There you go. There, we got this up there. I just want to put one little sticker up there. Okay. I'll put it above my head. Maybe you guys can see it. Can you guys see that? Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, hey, Shorty23, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Thanks for the love so early in the morning. I just adore you guys. Thank you. Hey, Jim. Okay, I got a question for y'all. Now, remember that you guys can ask me anything related to travel, okay? Don't be afraid. This is a safe place, judgment-free, right? And it's too early in the morning for the drama, okay? Okay, let's just, okay, whatever that was. Anyway, so you can ask me anything, right? And you could also go to, can y'all see that? TravelAgentWorkshop.info. You're just gonna need my code TNight5602. Okay, I don't think I can put more than one up here. I think I can only put one. You know I'm gonna try it, right? You know I'm gonna try it, right? Oh no, it won't. I think it takes one, but we're gonna change that one anyway so y'all can see the words. All right, and it won't let me. Let me see. I was going to take it all the way across the stage. We don't want to do that. All right, let's just go ahead and put this up here. All right. Hey, BG45. Hey, Monia. Okay, I'm done playing with the thing. I'm done. I'm done playing with it. Okay. I'm done playing with it. It just, this is what happens when you don't finish your coffee, Tracy. This is what happens when you don't finish your coffee. I'm trying to finish my coffee. I really am. But it's that's what makes this like ever so real, because I am here. All right. Hey, Sin City 146. What's going on? Star, good morning. How are you this morning? The coffee is slowly working its way into the body. Can y'all see that? Y'all know it's too early in the morning for me. Anyway, we're going to be talking travel. So I had a question this morning. All right. Okay. Hey, Zorro. Hey, Barina. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. I got the fan on. Somebody asked me in my messages the other day about perks and discounts and benefits, and we don't use those words over here because this is a business, right? Now, as a travel agent, yeah, you and I, because I'm a travel agent and you're not. If you're not a travel agent, we don't travel the same, nor do we book travel the same. When you, John Q. Public, go in to book your travel, you're doing it. Hey, Big Mama. Hey, Jeanette. What's going on? Happy Wednesday, sis. Thank you for your daily heart. Right? When you go in to book travel, you're booking travel as a consumer. Therefore, you are getting consumer rates. Okay? Hey, sweetheart. And thank you for sharing the live, Jeanette. Jennifer Hawk, how y'all doing? So when you go in, you're booking at the consumer rate. When I go in, and we can be going into the same website, okay? When I go in, I'm going in as a merchant. So I'm booking travel at the merchant rates. And they're not the same. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, that's awesome. Right? But we don't call them discounts or perks, because what we don't want is people just doing it so they can get discounts and perks, because it doesn't really work like that. Okay. And then you get all, upsetty in your spaghetti when it doesn't work that way, because that's the way you thought it was going to work, because you thought if you started your travel business, you get all these discounts, these perks, and these benefits. And that's a great area. Right? And I'm not trying to be non-compliant, but all I'm gonna tell you is this: as a travel agent, you have access to the best pricings, the best, I'll say that, the best pricings you can offer for your clients, right? When you're booking travel. Okay. I know. This will make it easier to understand. Let's just say your famous shoe, right? The shoe. They it cost them $25 to actually make that shoe. Just $25, but it is the stores at a minimum at $300. All right, the $300 for that shoe is the consumer rate. People walk up in off the street, take the little boys and girls in because they got to have them new shoes. That's the consumer rate. The $300 is the consumer rate. And some of y'all think, ooh, it's on sale because there was $400 last week. Whatever. But that's the consumer rate. Now, the merchant rate for that shoe was $25. Y'all feeling me on this one? You feeling me on this one? So when you purchase travel, you're purchasing at the consumer, that $300. I'm the merchant. I'm purchasing that travel at merchant rates. I'm paying the $25. Y'all feel me? So some of y'all might say, "Oh, that's a great deal. That's a good discount." Blah blah. Whatever y'all want to call it, that's what y'all want to call it. We don't call it that. It's business. It's a transaction. It's business. And you, as the travel agent working your business, you are purchasing travel for your clients, yourself and your clients, at the merchant rate. You're not paying the consumer rate. I hope that makes sense to somebody. If it made sense, somebody tell me it made sense. Okay? Somebody tells me it made sense. Okay? All right? Because look, that's the case. I want to be involved in every industry out there so that I can go in there and get the merchant rate. Bottom line is you are paying the consumer rate. Thank you, Boss Rainier. I'm paying the merchant rate. We don't travel the same. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, we don't. Okay. And here's another thing. We're doing the exact same thing. So if you're wondering, right, what are we doing? What are we doing? The exact same thing. I didn't say exact. I said the exact same thing when we're booking travel. We're both researching the hotels or resorts or cruise or whatever we want to go on. We're doing that. We're making sure we're under budget. We're doing that. We're making sure we're going to have some fun. We're getting our travel insurance. We, good morning, Betty, are doing that. The exact same thing. Except you, if you're not a travel agent and you're doing it yourself, you're paying the consumer rate. I, as a travel agent, I am getting the merchant rate. We don't travel the same. We don't. And by the way, 85% of y'all doing it yourself. Kudos to you, but you're doing it for free. And that's what we're talking about this morning. How y'all doing y'all business? I mean, well, it's not your business. It's just what you do for fun and for free, right? But you know what? You could turn that around, right? Just by visiting travel, and I say I can't say it like that because that ain't no guarantee, because you might go up in there and be like, no. But if you visit travelagentworkshop.info, you're going to get the best peek into the travel industry in a way that's going to have you looking like, oh. You will never be so happy to click on another video in your life. Okay? I say that. All right? Hey, Sonia, when you go there, right? First of all, when you go to travelagentworkshop.info, don't do Safari. Safari's mean and they don't let people in. Chrome, all are welcome. All right. When you get there, you'll know you're there. You'll see locks, like locks. They're yellow, but I call them gold because I'm like bougie like that. Hey, June, right? And then you're going to scroll down and there's a box. There's 3 boxes actually. It's going to ask you for your first name, just your first name. And if you feel a little territorial about your first name, you got to put your first name in there. Not your real one, but you got to put something in there. You could put Teddy Bear 22. Okay. All right. You could do that. Put that in there. Put an email address and the code, which is TNight5602. I think that's what I'm going to. You know what? I know what I'm finna do. I know what I'm finna do. Let's use this one. Filter free, but then again, this is my fresh face in the morning anyway. All right, there we go. And then we're going to take that little stupid thing off. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay. Y'all can see that, right? All right. Let me put this where I can see it. Okay, cool. When you go there, what's up? Butterfly, as I say, butterfly. Anyway, when you go there, there's a lot of videos there, right? Right? You don't have to watch all of them. You don't. You don't have to watch them in order. They are subject specific. So if there's a certain thing you need to know about the business, okay, it's there. It's there, right? Watch the video. The longest video is 14 minutes. Okay. So, and if you have any questions about that, come on back and ask me, right? And I'm loving the love. So y'all keep the love coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Because I know it's early in the morning, but if we get this live to 10,000 likes, I'm going to do like I always do when we hit that goal. I'm giving away a travel getaway. And speaking of which, when you visit travelagentworkshop.info, they're giving away a 4-night luxury cruise just for going in, hanging around, watching a couple of videos. Come on now. Hey, MD, what's going on? So ask your questions. I've got answers. Don't think they're silly. Don't think they're stupid or anything else like that. The dumbest question that you have is the one you don't ask. Good morning, Kim. How are you? Happy Wednesday. And for those of you who are just coming in, hey, Michelle. Ooh, yeah, we got a flash go. Let's see what it is. Oh, heart me's. I love the heart me's. So 3 people need to send me a heart me. Right? Just 3 people in the next 15 minutes. Okay? 3 people send me a little heart me. I love you guys. All right. And then we'll have reached our goal. Thank you, Hatitude, for the follow. I'm going to follow you back. There we go. All right. So let me ask y'all. Anybody here? Hey, Tristan, thank you for the follow. I'm follow you right back. Anybody in here booking travel and you're not a travel agent? Just, I mean, if you're here today and you're hanging out with me, even if you're in the peekaboo room, come on over and ask the question. Y'all in here, do you book travel, but you're not a travel agent? Hatitude says yes. You do know y'all doing it for free though, right? Since when did my fan get so loud? 'Cause I'm hot. Exactly. Hatitude. You're doing it for free. Now, here's the thing. Y'all may not have known this, but when I say that you're doing it for free, it's because there is a commission wrapped into price of everything you book in travel. The rental car, the hotel, the cruise, the vacation. It's already there. But you, as John Q. Public, you're not getting it. Oh, yeah, look at my eyes. I didn't really get any sleep last night, though, for real. I tossed and turned. Thank you for the follow, Kim. I'm gonna follow you right back. Okay, y'all. The commission is already wrapped up in your trip, right? You just don't get it. Good morning, Tamika. You don't get it, right? Because you're not a travel agent, and that is being paid by the suppliers, not you, the traveler, right? Hey, Norma. Good morning and happy Wednesday. The suppliers are paying, your favorite cruise line, your favorite hotel, your airlines, your resorts. They're the ones that's paying the commission. And that's how travel agents get paid, by commission. You're not paying them. So go ahead, take your little trip and everything else. Because you didn't want to use a travel agent anyway. Come on, keep it real. Because you want to do it your way, right? And you want to make sure it gets done the way you want it to get done. Travel agents, tell me you don't think like that, or it didn't pass your mind. Go ahead. Okay. In any case, you're not getting that money. So you're putting all that work in to book that trip, to make sure everybody's happy, everybody's going to be where they want to be. You're doing all that work, and somebody else got your money. That third-party booking site that you used, they got your money. Now, when I book travel, as a travel agent, which I don't do nothing in travel if I'm not doing it as a travel agent, okay? I am going to earn my commission on that same trip that you just booked. Y'all overthinking it. Here's the thing. You're doing it anyway. You're doing it for free. But when somebody points that out to you, you're like, I can't be no travel agent. No, but you just booked your trip to Jamaica. You going to the Bahamas, right? And you're doing it yourself because you're not a travel agent, nor are you going to use one. But you seem to think that becoming a travel agent, good morning, April, that becoming a travel agent, you now have a whole list of things you got to do to make sure you book that trip. No, you don't. You're doing the same thing. Thank you for the heart me, April. Two more. I need 2 more heart me's before in the next 12 minutes. Okay? Anyway, y'all seem to think that you got to do all this extra stuff. Come here. You don't. The exact same thing that you were doing, it's the same thing that I'm doing. Okay? But you're just going to keep on doing it for free. We are doing the exact same thing. Except I'm earning a commission on mine, all right? Which means I'm earning income when I book travel. You are not. You're booking trips, you're having a great time, and that's going to be the end of your story, period. I'm booking trips. People are going to have great times, right? I'm earning commission, right? I might even be earning enough commission to pay for my next trip or to spend money on my next trip, okay? You guys aren't. Thank you, user 0955 for the follow. I'll follow you right back. Don't go too fast now. Okay. That's what's happening. Y'all don't believe me? You don't believe me? Okay. Go in there on your computer like you was gonna do anyway. Book that little hotel for the night before your big cruise. Okay. Get to that last page. You know, the one where they ask for the payment and everything. Get to that last page. Okay, this is what you're gonna see. I can guarantee it. You're gonna see any itinerary that might be involved with that trip, taxes due, balance due, amount paid. You know, all that before you hit the CC card number in there, right? You're gonna see all of that, right? Your name, address, all of that. I can tell you one thing that you're not going to see on that page that I would see on mine when I get to that point, right? The one thing that you are not going to see when you get that page is going to say commission paid. You are not going to see that. I see it every time. Every time. No matter whether I'm booking a hotel, whether I'm booking a cruise, whether I'm booking a rental car, train ride, I'm going to see commission. Because I am a travel agent and I earn a commission on everything I'm booking travel. I dare you. Tell me you don't see that. Tell me you don't see it. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Y'all see that? Tap, 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 tap. You ever wake up in the morning and most times you just love yourself? Because I do. I love me. I love my face. I love my skin. This morning I'm thinking, yeah, I eat. This morning. But I'm so glad that God woke me up this morning. So hey, I'm alright. Alright, so anybody got any questions on that? Does that make sense to you? Right? So the next time you go out there and DIY your travel, don't make yourself blind looking for that line, because you're not gonna see it if you're not a travel agent. Travel agents get paid by commission. And look, we get paid on a lot of things in travel that you probably are not even aware of. Thank you for the love, y'all. When y'all see the hearts, follow the leader. Follow the leader. Right? Hey, Glomatic. Was that Glomatic or Glomantic? Hey. Right? Let's see. Most of y'all think, most people, let's just say most people, because I can't think for y'all. I don't know, right? My coffee is never that strong. But a lot of people believe that travel agents only do flights and hotels. And I find that kind of funny. Okay? I find that kind of funny because, really? Okay. But here's some things that might, clear that up for you. As a travel agent, I earn a commission on things like renting a car. Yes, I will get a commission. Booking a hotel. My cruises. Yeah. The resorts. All those commissions. And other than the rental car, I knew that. Okay. Now, let's move into the stuff I bet you didn't know. How about sporting event tickets? Hey, Paradise. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. If you're a big football fan, baseball fan, basketball fan, and you follow your team from practice to playoff to whatever the major is, Super Bowl, playoffs, the NCAA, whatever. Is it NCAA? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Y'all follow them at the home games, the away games, all of that. As a travel agent, when I book those tickets, I earn a commission, whether I'm going or not. Maybe my cousins and them might want to go. Or my husband and his boys might want to follow their local team. Okay. I ain't got to go. I like to be at home screaming at my TV. Okay. But I can purchase those tickets as a travel agent and earn a commission. Did you know that? The next concert you're thinking about going to. Hi, Kia. Good morning. Right? Yeah, when you purchase those tickets and you do it as a travel agent, yeah, you earn a commission. Comedy shows, commission. Festivals, commission. Broadway plays, commission. Oh, they tell you about all the different places that you as a travel agent will earn commission when you purchase those tickets and stuff. They tell you that travelagentworkshop.info. Just use the code TNIGHT5602. And if you're one of those tech savvy people, that word right there, text that word to that number, 281-767-9711. Press enter. They're going to send you a little text back. You know how you do when you text? What's that code? T-Night5602. Oh, okay, got you. And they're gonna let you in the workshop. Okay. Now, it's gonna look a little different for y'all. If you're on a computer, the locks that go across the screen like that. If you're on your phone, the locks that go up and down like that. Just scroll down. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Boss Rania. All right. Cool. Y'all got that? Okay. Great. 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 Let's see what else. Oh, like I said, somebody came to me and wanted to know all about the perks and stuff about the travel agent rates. Now, the phrase is correct, but the mentality behind it is maybe a little bit Confucius for some people, right? But that's okay because that's what I'm here for, to clear that up. And again, this is a Q&A of sorts. So if you've got questions, I've got answers. You can go ahead and put them right down there below, or you can go in my inbox if you don't want nobody to know your business, or you can visit travelagentworkshop.info. Okay, I'm telling you all that workshop is all that, and a bag of chips and an ice cold Coke or a nice hot cup of coffee, whichever one you prefer. Let me know something. What is your go-to morning beverage? Me, good cup of coffee. What is your go-to morning beverage? What are y'all having this morning? I know it has nothing to do with travel, but okay, I do think about other things. I mean, I don't eat, sleep, and drink travel. Hey, Chastity, what are y'all drinking early in the morning? Diet Coke. Girl, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna laugh at you because I know some people who do that. Exactly. Boss right there says hot chocolate with collagen. Does that change the flavor of your hot chocolate? I just want to know. Y'all see the hearts as your own because the goal is 10,000, to be quite honest. And we got about a half hour to get there. And we can do it. We can do it. Okay. All right. All right. But I just wanted to clear something up. When people say perks, discounts, there's no secret discounts. No. As a travel agent, I get to I have the access to offer my clients the best pricing when they travel. So they ain't got to pay no more. Right? And they love that. Right? That's their hookup, let them tell you. Chastity Mama, how long have you been a travel agent? Well, I have been with this host agency, which is the best host agency in the world. I have been with this host agency almost a full year. But Chastity, like 85% of the other people, I've been booking travel for years. I have been booking travel for myself, my family, my friends, anybody who want to go with us, right? Since 2009. I wasn't a travel agent. I never used a travel agent. Okay. I was a DIYer, like 85% of the people, which was no big problem for me then. But now I realize, and I found out, because I said I'm going to be a travel agent when I retire, but I do need to make some money. All right. I found out that I could do the exact same thing that I have been doing since 2009 and get paid for it. That's the only difference. I don't do anything different. Right. And being a part of this business and partnering with me and my host agency just gives me more tools, resources, training to enhance the skills I've been using since 2009. Did that answer your question, Chastity? And that's another thing I want y'all to think about, right? I want y'all to think about that. Hey, Tawana, right? Most of y'all doing your own travel anyway. Okay, I get it. And you're thinking that you got to do something special to be a travel agent, and you don't. Okay. Y'all have more experience than you think in this business. You're just doing it because you are doing the job of a travel agent, but you're just doing it for free. You're free. You're doing it for free. Chastity says, I'm a new travel agent. Congratulations. Do you mind if I ask what agency you're in? If you are, girl, you already know better, but you know what I'm going to tell you? You're like I tell everybody else. Go to travelagentworkshop.info. Use my code 5602. I cannot. Y'all can go to travelagentworkshop.info. Use my code TNIGHT5602. And I'm going to tell you what. It's in video number 3. It's in video number 3. Now, am I gatekeeping? No, because I want y'all to go to the workshop. Okay? I want you to go to the workshop. It's going to tell you all about who my host agency is, how long that they've been, how amazing they are. I want you to get all of that information. Okay. And you can do that when you go to travelagentworkshop.info. There's the code T95602. You good, boss? Chastity, y'all good? That was a good cup of coffee because I'm almost done with it. Chastity said, that's fine. I understand. I just think it's the same, but I could be wrong. Girl, check it out. Check it out. Or you can just slide it to my inbox. We can talk there. Okay? Okay. But I'm still telling you to go to workshop. Thank you for following me, Chastity. I'm following you right back. Okay. Are y'all tapping the screen? Are y'all showing some love? Are y'all sharing the live? Okay. Hey, Eddie. Thank you for the follow. And follow you right back. I'm so excited that you guys are here with me this morning. So let's talk a little bit more about being a travel agent. Like I said, you guys have more experience than you think you do because you're already booking your travel. So no, you don't need any extra experience. And for those of you who say, well, I don't really book travel. Do I need all this experience? Look, you don't need to have experience. You don't need an LLC. You don't need a certificate. You don't need to go to school. There's nobody going to ask you 101 questions. And Tracy, I don't do interviews. No, it's not necessary, right? All you need is a willingness to learn, a love of travel. You want to help yourself. You want to help other people. That's all you need. And a credit card, eventually. For the workshop, no, you don't need a credit card. Let me clear that up. That's all information. That's all education. Because I'm not here to convince you to do anything, right? I'm not here to make you do something you don't want to do, right? I'm just here to educate you. Thank you for the rose, Eddie. I appreciate that. Oh, I think did I make it? We hit the goal, y'all. We hit the goal. Yay! And roses are coming. Hey, Eddie, thank you for the roses. Are y'all getting snow? Where y'all at? Tell me where y'all at. And are y'all anticipating snow this weekend? I am. I'm debating whether I want to go to the store today or do I want to go tomorrow. Awesome. Congratulations and welcome. Chastity says it is the same, so she knows who's the host agency. She hasn't been in the business long, but she has 4 children. So, yeah. Awesome. Alabama. I told somebody, Renia, a while ago, when people were talking about being in Florida at 60 degrees and 50 degrees, I'm like, what? What? I said, this is going to be the coldest year for the entire United States because over in Texas, they got ice. Now, I don't know if they never get winter weather in Texas, but I'm noticing a trend where it's cold for everybody. That's how they say it in Maryland. That's where I am. I am in Maryland. I am in the DMV, District of Columbia, Maryland, Virginia. And they say Maryland. And it's cold. It's cold. Right now, it is approximately, where's the thing on the thing? It's less than 30 degrees. It's cold right now. And I got the Weather Channel on, y'all. So I'm just trying to see how 20 degrees. It is 20 degrees in my neighborhood. Too cold, right? So and how is that travel related, Tracy? I'm gonna tell you. Most people, when it gets cold like this, especially up north in the east, they want to go from there to there because it's cold in the south. Not today. Not today. So I was asking where you guys are from and are you expecting snow? Lots of snow. You're in Mississippi. Eddie said lots of snow. Chastity's in Mississippi. Yeah. They're saying somewhere, I want to say that my area probably get between 3 to 5 inches. And that's substantial for this area. I was born and raised in Gary, Indiana. Okay. So this ain't nothing. I mean, man. But I've become acclimated to when a flake falls, let's shut her down. Shut her down. Hey, Miss V, right? But they panicking. Look, half people already talking about closing schools for Monday. Monday ain't even here yet. We just left Monday. Okay. In any case, y'all, I see the love. Y'all show the love. Thank you so much. Right? Happy Wednesday. Let's see what else we talking. Oh, we're talking about, experience. You don't need experience. And you don't have to have been around the world either. Right? If you're wondering what we're talking about, we are talking all things travel. This is the Real Travel Talk Power Hour, and I am your host, Tracy, travel agent, business coach. So if you've got questions, I've got answers. Be sure to ask your questions. This is a safe space, y'all. Y'all can ask me anything. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. Okay? And for the next 25 minutes, I'm here for you. We can, okay? All right, so if you got a question, just ask me. Or you can go to travelagentworkshop.info. Don't forget the code T95602. Go in there, pick a video, any video, okay? Right? There's at least 8 videos in there, right? You don't have to watch all of them. You don't have to watch them in order, okay? They are subject specific. So if you want to know what it's like being in the travel agent business, it's there. If you want to learn how to market and build a team, it's there. If you want to learn, who my host agency is, video number 3, it's there. There's testimonials there that will make you cry. Okay. All right. So grab a Kleenex, grab your little tissue. Y'all think I'm joking? But it's a very, very nice presentation, and it's at no cost to you, and they're videos, right? Start and stop videos, and they're not very long. I think the longest video is 14 minutes and 29 or 39. It's 14 minutes. That's it, right? Watch the videos, and at the end of every video, you'll see, and before you go in the video, when you find out what you need to know, it's going to tell you what you need to do to go ahead and start your business, partner with me and my host agency, and be on my team as a travel agent. Look, y'all doing it anyway. Y'all are doing the job of a travel agent. You're just not being paid as a travel agent. How many times can I say it? Oh, a lot, right? I don't know how. Let me go on and tap the screen because I see the hearts. I'm playing Follow the Leader because we play Follow the Leader over here, right? All right. So let me see. I got some more frequently asked questions. If you're considering, or let's just say, if you're thinking about coming into the travel business, put start in the chat. Just put start in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to. If you're even interested, put start in the chat. Good morning, Sophia. I just want to know. So while I tell you something else about this, hey, Aldo. Eddie says start. Let me write your name down. Just because I like to know who's who. Because when you go to the workshop, Eddie, and you find out everything you need to learn, and you say, oh, let me go ahead and get started. Then when you pop up on my thing, I'm like, I saw her in the live. Yes, boo-boo. Good morning, Sophia. Y'all say good morning to Sophia. That's one of my travel sissies right there, right? She is amazing, right? Thank you for the Go Popular. I'm trying to get my coffee to settle in. Boss Renier says, I just got into the workshop. Yay! Go ahead on. See, I love passing on this information because number one, I already know the value of travel, right? I know. Thank you for the heart me, Sophia. I know how amazing it is to be able to use something like travel, something I was doing anyway, as a leverage to make a difference in my life, to go toward making creating a legacy for my family, right? Oh my God, to build residual income, doing what I already do anyway. I'm going to travel. Okay, let's not get that twisted. I am going to book travel. All right, I always have, right? And maybe I'm a little OCD, but I like doing it because I want to make sure I'm doing it right. And now I'm earning commission doing the exact same thing. Y'all can't tell me nothing. But I want to educate y'all so that y'all know, right? And I want to change the lives of at least 100 people. 3 this week, though. I'm looking for 3 this week, right? And you know what? I'm not trying to recruit everybody. That's how they say it in Maryland. Everybody. I ain't trying to get everybody. I'm trying to get the right bodies, though. The motivated, the self-sufficient, the ambitious, the coachable. Because if you have those 4 attributes, oh, you have no choice but to be a success at this business. Y'all doing it anyway. You're just doing it for free, putting all that work in, and somebody else is getting your money. I'm not doing that anymore. When I found that out, y'all, I was somebody give me a DeLorean stat so I can go back to the future. Because if I had known that, I would have been a travel agent a long time ago. Because you do know travel been around for a long time, right? Since Moses parted the Red Sea. All right? And it ain't going nowhere. People are traveling. I don't care what's happening. Travel is recession proof. Travel is COVID proof. Travel is whatever the hello is going on out there now in the world proof. People are going to travel. Right? Thank you, boss. She says, tap the screen, family. Y'all got 20 minutes. Okay? All right? Besides, but you know what? If you don't want me to give you nothing, you don't want me to give stuff away, visit travelagentworkshop.info. Right? Don't forget your first name, an email, and that code, T95602. You get in there, you go on around. Guess what? If you scroll all the way to the bottom, because that's where you got to go past all them videos, right? They're giving away a 4-night luxury cruise. Just for looking around. Look. So if you want a double dip, go ahead, go to the workshop, watch some videos, come on back, or go ahead and start your business. Oh, let me clear something up, okay? Because I got people who are like, they ready to start, but then they want to, and I get it, ask me the question. But if you get all your questions answered, they're going to tell you right then and right there on how you can go ahead and start your business, right? I will know when you start your business. I'll get that little notification. Hey, boss man, boss lady, good morning and happy Winning Wednesday. What's going on? I'll know it. And then I'll be over here doing a happy dance, right? And then I'll reach back. Then we'll be connected. You like that? Connected. Oh, I think my coffee's kicking in, y'all. Anyway, let's go to a couple of questions that people definitely ask me about being a travel agent and starting your own travel business. Other than the experience, because I'm telling y'all now, y'all got more experience in your little pinky finger. Thank you for the heart, me coach. Good morning and right? And I told y'all, travel agents make money by commission. And I told you, y'all, the traveler, the one who's booking the travel, they're not paying the commission. So what I want y'all to do is to stop running from the travel agent, okay? Because that's what y'all doing. I'm booking my travel. I ain't asking no travel agent. You don't. You're your own travel agent. You are a travel agent. But before you start popping them bottles, you are an unpaid travel agent. Okay, you're doing all that work for free. And you might be having fun because I was with you. Ain't no shade. I was with you, but I had fun. I'm having even more fun because I get to do the exact same thing and I'm getting paid for it. April, awesome. Thank you, boss man, for the You're Awesomes. April has sent 200 comments to my live. Ow! So there's a difference. So y'all are doing it, right? You're just not getting the commissions that's attached to it because you're not travel agents. Now, let me ask you something, and y'all can put me in the comments if this is you. If you like the idea of getting paid for doing something that you're already doing, say me. If you really do like getting paid for doing something that you're already going to do, say me. When I say that, I think back to the days as a child, and we wanted to get that allowance, right? And but then it becomes habit. You get up because your mom say get up. Eddie says me. Get up, get that room clean. Boss Rania says me. Did I write your name down, Boss Rania? Okay. And then you get up and you do it anyway. You get up and do it anyway. You go in there after school, put your books down, you run them dishes right quick, and you sit down, you do your homework, and then you can watch TV and all that. You do it anyway. And then mom says, here, I got your allowance. Oh, okay. You do it anyway. Don't you feel good about that? Right? So it just makes sense to me that I would be part of something that if I was going to do it anyway, yeah, pay me, run me my money. Okay? Especially when I know that if you're not giving it to me, somebody else is getting it for the work that I just did. Let me take a sip of my coffee before I say something I'll regret. Boss man, boss lady says me. Because it just makes sense. It does, right? And so while you're out there thinking, I can't be no travel agent, rethink it because you're already look, here you go. Stop. Thank you, Jesus. Rethink it. Don't overthink it. Okay? Because that's what y'all doing. The exact same thing I'm doing, but see, then you sit over to overthink and say, but I don't know, when I say people who are booking their own travel for free are doing the same thing that I do, and I earn a commission, that's exactly what I mean. And when you start your business and you partner with me and become an agent on my team, the resources, the training, the tools that you're going to receive at your little fingertips immediately are only going to enhance the skills you already have. Because I can guarantee you that trip that you booked for yourself to Jamaica, I bet you had a dang good time, didn't you? Didn't you? I know you did. Because you did it again next year and the next year. Thank you, Chanel, for the heart me. So you know what you're doing. And your friends know you know what you're doing because they ask you to do it for them too. Right? So you doing all that work. Ain't nobody giving you no gas money. Ain't nobody giving you no trip money. They just say, girl, look, just let me know where I need to go, where I need to get this money to you so we can go. Which is fine. But now that you know that you can still do that and get paid for it, does that not make you rethink? Let me reevaluate the choices in my life. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, somebody say makes sense. Because y'all finna go do it anyway. Anyway, it is the beginning of 2026. And guess what people are doing? If they're not already traveling, trying to escape the snow, y'all really can't. It's happening everywhere. But guess what they're doing? Their birthdays are coming up. They're getting ready to go on them girls' trips, the guys' trips. Thank you, First Hand Travel Agent, for the follow. I follow you right back. Right? They do all of that. Right? Everybody's doing it. Grandma's 82nd birthday. Right? And she wants to take her first cruise. People are booking travel. I am in Maryland, Miss V. I am in Maryland. They're booking their travel right now. I've already booked at least 3. It's just January. 3 trips already on the book because people are going in April, they're going in June, they're going in September, right? Because they ain't playing. They're booking it now. They're making payments. They're counting down days. They're ready to go. But they ain't got to worry about whether they're going because they've already booked their trips. See, this is an industry where people are going to do it anyway. They're going to do it with or without you. Me, I'm a travel agent, so I'm going to be there to help. Right? You, while you're doing your trips for yourself and your family and your friends, you can keep on doing it. But you're going to keep on doing it for free, right? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, okay. Maybe you need more information, and that's cool too. Visit travelagentworkshop.info. Right? When you get to that screen, scroll down, put your first name or any first name, what's your dog's name, your cat's name, your parakeet, whatever. Put parakeet, an email, and the code T-Night5602. First Hand Travel says, I don't want to work for free. Look, I worked for my parents for free. And I mean, that was to get up, go wash them dishes, mop that floor, sweep that floor, get out there and cut that grass. For a while now, I didn't get paid. Okay. Got past that. I ain't trying to do nobody's job for free. All right. Karen Thomas says, I have been booking my own cruises. I thought about being an agent, but afraid to step out there. I understand your fear. All right. But you are already a travel agent, Karen, right? You book for yourself, but you're still doing a travel agent's job for free. You And here's the thing: when you book travel, because this is the way I book travel, and I ain't had not a complaint yet. Okay, all right. When I book travel for other people, which is where the fear of stepping out there comes for a lot of people, Karen. They think that when they start doing it for other people, then it's like, oh. I book travel for other people just like I'm booking it for myself. All right. And I don't know about y'all, but if I put money down on a trip, I'm going to get bang for every buck. You hear me? I want to do everything I can, see everything I can within my budget. Okay. And then if I can get a little something extra out of that, I will. And I do the same thing for my clients. As a matter of fact, and this ain't no brag, no flex, no whatever. I booked a trip for a couple and they're leaving in April. And she saw me here on the Tiki Taki. Okay. She told me that the reason she went with me is because she trusted me with my personality, my transparency, because she sees me on social media and I post my pictures and I be having a good time, all this body weight and all, right? I'm having a good time. So she trusts my judgment on the places that she chose to go. hmm I'm just telling you, because when I book for somebody else, I book it like I'm going. You're going to get all the bang for your book when you book with me. All right. So if you're out there booking your own cruises for your family and your friends and y'all are having good times, you could do the exact same thing for someone else. Sometimes it's a little easier because when you ask them, hey, where you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you like to do? How much we spending? Right. And then you put a little bit of you in it because you know that you like this and you like this. They came to you for a reason because they trust what you're doing, or at least that you know what you're doing. Right. So you got to let that fear, it's okay. It's an emotion. The emotions are natural, but you can't let them drive your car. Kids are cute. Teenagers are species. All right. But you ain't gonna let them drive your car. I don't care how much they whine and right? It's all a mindset, Karen, right? If you want to do it, do it. But I understand where the fear comes from. I felt it too. But I found if I just buckle up, buttercup, put my big girl panties on, I can do it. I do it anyway. I'm doing it for myself. I can do it for somebody else. Right? I hope that helped, Karen. See, First Hand Travel says, step out there, do it. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got about 8 more minutes, unless y'all keep asking questions. Boss says you're making it make sense to me now. And that's it. Here's the thing. This is a business, y'all. I want y'all to know that before I walk out of here too. All right. Thank you for the follow, Yvonne. I'm gonna follow you right back. This is a business. This ain't no timeshare. This ain't no travel discount club. This ain't no coupon. This ain't no membership. Okay. It's a real live travel business, a real opportunity to make real money. Okay. All right. It's going to take real effort. You're going to have to put some work into it. So if you're looking for that quick $50, this ain't it. If you're looking to start your business and be rich by next Sunday, this ain't it. If you are not serious about building a business that's going to be sustainable and is going to pay you back, then you're in the wrong lane, baby. Put your turn signal on. Click, 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 click. Make that exit. Because this ain't it. This ain't it. This is a business. All right. And I'm just trying to help you by giving you the information you need to make the decision as to whether this is the right fit for you. My opinion, you're doing it anyway. You might as well get paid for it. Now, if you choose not to, it's okay. Whatever it is you do with the information that you get, whether you hear it coming off my lips or whether you go to travelagentworkshop.info, what you do with the information, that's your business. That's a you thing. Okay, because at the end of the day, what you will hear me say is, hi, my name is Tracy. I'm a travel agent business coach. Because I am still going to continue to book travel because I love doing it. I'm going to travel because I love doing it. I'm going to help other people travel because I love doing it. Okay? And me, I'm just educating you. What you do with it, that's your business. It really is. Think of it as that high school education. All right, when you graduate, get that diploma. What you do with it, that's on you. Do you go to college? Maybe, maybe not. Do you just go into the workforce? Maybe, maybe not. But you got your education, right? right? If you so choose to use it, you know where it's at. Same thing. TravelAgentWorkshop.info. Don't forget the code TNIGHT5602. All right, because I'm not here to convince you to do anything, tell you what you need to do and anything else like that. I'm not that. That's not my job. Okay. Let's see what I missed. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the heart knees. Karen says, okay, thank y'all. If I miss a follow, don't worry about it. As soon as I get on this live, off this live, I'm going to follow you right back. Okay? Because if you would like to receive a travel getaway from me, all you got to do is go into my inbox. Make sure you and I are connected. You know, you following me, I'm following you. Make sure we're connected. Go into my inbox, type the number 10, the letter K, and an email address. And I will send you a travel getaway voucher. I do it all the time when I go live and we hit our goal of at least 10,000 likes, right? Right? And we have gotten there. So all you gotta do is go in my inbox, right? And I love all that. And that's my way of saying thanks for hanging out because it's early on a Wednesday morning, right? I'm almost done with my first cup of coffee. And you guys are hanging out with me. And I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. Thank you for the roses, boss man, boss lady. I appreciate you. Now, usually, let me see. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings for Power Hour, I am here at 9 a.m. Eastern on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 1 good hour, right? Unless, of course, y'all start throwing these questions out there. Monday through Friday, I am here at 4 p.m. Eastern, unless it's date night. Because if the hub's off and he say, baby, let's go, I'm riding. Right. Okay. I had a song in my mind, but it's way too early for that one. Anyway, we ride now, right? But if your notifications are on, you'll know when I'm going live because you and I will be connected. Okay. All right. On Saturdays, toss, because that's the day I'm doing laundry, going out, doing chores, sleeping in, whatever. I will go live, but again, if we're connected, notifications will let you know when I'm going live. On Sundays, I don't go live. I mean, you know, that's the day the Lord rested. So who am I to be any different? And it's Self-Care Sunday. I use that day to relax, renew, and rejuvenate for the next week, right? But you can always find me if you go into my inbox. If something hits you, be like, you know what? I wonder. Go ahead. Ask me. Go into my inbox and ask me. I don't have to be here for you to ask me, right? I don't have to be here for you to go to TravelAgentWorkshop.info. And that one is 24/7. Okay? As long as you got the code T95602. You good? Y'all get all that? If not, you can screenshot it. I ain't got no makeup on or nothing. But it's too early to flip it morning. And if I ain't going out the house, why? Why waste my good makeup for the office? I said it. So if you want to take a screenshot, go ahead. Okay, good. Thank you for following me, Miss V. I'll follow you right back. All right. Now, am I looking for like I said, I ain't trying to recruit and build a team up for everybody. I'm not. I am looking for the right bodies, the self-sufficient, the motivated, the ambitious, and coachable. And if you are serious about starting a business that's going to pay you back, that your future self is going to look at you and go, that part, then yes. First of all, go to the workshop, right? And it's going to tell you what you need to know when you're ready. Again, you don't have to watch all the videos. You don't have to watch them in order, okay? Watch 1 or 2 of them to give you what you need to say, okay, that's all I really needed to know. Let me go on and get this business started. I'm waiting on you. I'm looking for 3 for the rest of this week. Today's Wednesday. We got some days, but now is the time to get started. If you are, and let me say this in the last minute and a half, if you're somebody who's waiting for that perfect time, I understand things that happen, life be life and stuff like that, but check this out. Life will always be life. Something is always going to be happening, okay? Always, okay? And this is a business that you can work around your life. You don't have to work your life around this business, right? And now is the time to go ahead and get started. Thank you for the heart, mate, Lisa. Lisi. I gotta wait till I just moved into my apartment and I want to make sure everything is where doing. I gotta wait for the kids to go back to school. You gotta wait for that perfect moment. I hope you're not holding your breath because there's no perfect moment except now. But again, that's on you, right? I'm just giving you the information. You know, Anyway, I appreciate all of you hanging out with me this morning. Tomorrow, I will be here again at 9 a.m. Eastern. Y'all can join me. Bring your favorite morning beverage, and we can talk travel. Okay? So, in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, which will probably be later today at 4 p.m. Eastern, then y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other. All right? Be blessed and know that I love you. Bye.